be in the world, and I hope that you guys are taking care of your energy as such. Okay. I'm doing a video, and you know what's so funny is that we have a visitor right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this real quick and show you what I mean. Anywho, this is our visitor right here. Hello. Hello. So, yep, that's Spirit right there. We have a white cat that's visiting us, and it's sitting far away on the fence away from me. But this is a symbol of Spirit visiting us and watching over us. And I say that within previous videos, there's a white cat that likes to come and visit every now and then. And it kind of represents the divine masculine energy. Black representing the divine feminine. So, guess who's visiting? Just watching from the backgrounds. Okay, see you. Okay, going back to what I was saying, so I want to mention that Mercury retrograde ended on July 12th, so it did went direct. Mercury did on July 12th right now, and mind you, there is a shadow phase before and after for the planet. So right now we're in the middle of shadow phase, so we are still doing shadow work, we're still working on shadow work, etc. So if you feel massively triggered, or you just feel very down and you're just emotional and you're kind of going to the depths of right now, kind of cleaning out your closet, so as Spirit would say, then that would be the reason why. Shadow phase doesn't end until July 26th, so just a little bit ways away. It's usually 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after for the shadow phase. And then also the 717 portal gateway is closing on July 17th pretty soon, so within this week, towards the end of the week, probably Friday. Yeah, so that's about it as far as like astrology wise. Actually, this is a little bit TMI, but I'm pretty sure a lot of my other, like my female viewers will know what I'm talking about. But I'm getting my IUD taken out tomorrow, which is a form of birth control, and I was guided to by Spirit, and I feel like that is something symbolic in a way, because at first I was using IUD, like birth control, as a means to like help regulate my menstrual cycles, right? But currently, since I'm focusing on healing myself from the inside out, I feel like it's not necessary, and also for the fact that yeah, I'm good. I'm not I'm not sexually active. I'm kind of revealing my sex life, Jesus, because I am celibate, and I'm more so like saving myself for someone that I deem is really important, rather than giving myself freely, you know, that type of thing. So just practicing celibacy. But one thing for sure is that the IUD, I was guided to take it out because it was giving me certain symptoms for the past couple years that I don't like, and also for the fact that I was reading up more spiritually on birth control and what it means to take birth control and how it affects the menstrual cycles, the sacral chakra, the womb in general, and I just didn't like some of the information that I came across. As well as Spirit has been really begging me to take it out for months now, and I was fighting them, so now I'm going ahead to do that. So I'm just saying that like what I'm doing doesn't mean it's meant for you, but for me, like right now, I want to be completely natural. I don't want anything foreign like that's put into me at this current point in time, and I kind of just want to like see where that goes. So I've been trying to like cleanse my whole body out, and that includes removals of that. So yeah, so anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna be using charms as well, and of course I always list the tarot that I use in the box below. Okay, so we did just have a cat that came to visit us. Oh my gosh, I'm using the Mermaid Tarot, and I split the deck, and we have two matching ones, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, so that's really beautiful. Okay, so that's matching couples right now. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, more so Leo that I'm getting right now. And also for the fact that if you guys are seeing 808, 888, 818, that's becoming apparent because of the, oh goodness, because of the 808 portal Lionsgate coming up fairly soon next month. So that's another portal gateway that's going to be opening. So mind you, we are still in the middle of 707, okay? That's all about the crown chakra, you know, releasing, that type of thing. I'm also seeing you guys are mirroring, this collective in particular are mirroring one another. So if you guys, again, seeing mirrored numbers like 808, 1221, that's another one. 707 is another one, but yeah. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and pull for overall right now for the collective in general, for this collective. Ooh, my goodness, I love that. Actually, I'm going to try to put that in the frame. I'm gonna make it face my way, actually. Also, I don't do reversals, by the way. When I call it divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm only referring to energy. I'm not referring to genders. Also, this is a collective reading, so keep that in mind. Not anything, and not everything will resonate, so take what does and throw the rest, okay? So, and also when I call it astrology signs, it does not mean it has to be within your chart. It's just overall the energy that I'm pulling, or the person that I'm pulling from that's exhibiting that type of astrological sign, okay? So the first one to pop out right here is the Ace of Pentacles, and I love that. I love this card. I love this deck. I love mermaids in general. I was guided to use more so this mermaid deck because I was feeling more Atlantis vibes. I was feeling more water energy. I also was purging and crying, so I sense that there has been some tears being shed right now. Like I said, with the shadow phase, a lot of trigger energy coming to the forefront, so I have been purging physically as well. So but Ace of Pentacles means like a new beginning, a brand new beginning. Also something that is tangible, something that you can hold, that you can like touch, smell, you know, see with your own eyes into this physical plane. So that's a great thing. So it's actually like something that you can physically touch that is coming through, whether it's in the form of financial abundance or a new beginning within a relationship, or possibly rekindling of the relationship that's already been, you know, intact and stuff like that. Also, this is like, for me, like a proposal or something, like a gift coming in the way. So like a gift is on the horizon coming towards you, and I've been pulling that energy quite often now from spirit that there's something coming. It's just that we need to be patient, and right now our patience is being very much tested, okay? Especially our intuition. So that is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, more so that I'm pulling, so a lot of earth. Okay, so then we have the Three of Cups right here, so it's something to celebrate about. I'm not getting more so third-party energy. However, if you are dealing with that, then just know that, you know, a lot of karmic energy, like karmic endings are happening right now, so there's really no need to worry about that at that point in time. Just focus on you currently and filling your own cup and finding what makes you happy and what is your passions and stuff. But I see that this could possibly, what new beginning is going to bring some sort of celebration into tact. And I feel like this is more so spirit and your angels and people who are guiding you, your ancestors. I feel like they're partying along with you. So I feel like there's like this event possibly that's coming up as well. Could actually represent an actual physical event, but right now with everything that's going on, you know, with the things are opening back up to the public right now, especially after the quarantine that's happening. But more so I'm feeling like this was like a long time coming, okay? So it is something to really celebrate about. It would be something that brings you joy. And then we have the Seven of Cups right here. So this is all about having a lot of options and not knowing which one to choose, which, you know, or it could represent like a good thing. Like also I'm seeing, they're telling me to mention the pearl right here. I've also been connecting with the gem, which is pearl, okay? So if you guys have been connecting with pearls or in general, that again, that's another Atlantis energy, possibly starseed energy, past life coming into the mix. But I'm also saying pearl represents something like this right here. This is what represents the pearl in my opinion, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Something that's being like hidden, right? Because, you know, pearls are formed within the clam or the oyster, whatever it may be. And it takes a long time. Like there's patience that is required for that pearl to be formed underneath all of that, and it starts just from like sand basically. So it's like that little tiny particles of sand over time forming into this, which is the pearl right here. It means that like I said, it was a long time coming, and it's like you're reaping the rewards right now. And right now she's starting to, this reminds me of Ariel from The Little Mermaid when she said, "Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything?" But then she says, like, basically she's not happy with everything. Does that make sense? It's also very important to be grateful with all the options that you do have, basically. And I feel like this new opportunity might just might open up new doorways or new like connections as far as that goes. Like you guys finding some of your soul tribe or soulmates that are coming into the mix that I'm seeing this. I'm feeling more so soul tribe, right? Especially if you've been walking this journey alone for quite some time and you're feeling quite lonely, just know that there's like your soul tribe, your soulmates, like friends, family, people who care about you, all surrounding you are definitely going to come and celebrate and this reunion as well. So it doesn't just have to be between the twin flames. I'm feeling like more so this is also other soulmates coming into the mix to help our and ascended masters as well coming into the mix. So Nice. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So fast movement. So this is like fast truth, like a swift movement, something coming in a lot faster than you perceive. Because remind you, Earth energy is a lot slower than we would like it to be. So I'm getting this Lenormand deck right now. Ooh. We have the ring. So it could possibly, this Ace of Pentacles could be a ring, if that resonates. Now, it doesn't mean technically marriage, however, it could represent marriage, right? But however, I'm feeling more so this is something like a commitment to something, like a commitment to a new life path, commitment to possibly letting go of addictions or certain patterns, you know, certain ways of doing things. Something to celebrate as well. They said sobriety is something to celebrate as well, like if that resonates, if you have a hard time with staying sober, or because for me, it could represent like addictions that possibly some collectives are working on with right now, and that they're coming towards the end point, like the finish line, like because mind you, a healing process is not linear. It takes some time, okay? So there will be setbacks, Spirit is saying, but don't be discouraged, okay? Because setbacks are necessary. It's kind of like that notion of a bow and arrow they're showing me, where you have to pull back as far as possible in order to like strike on target. So sometimes that fall back or those steps back are quite necessary within your healing process, okay? So don't be so harsh on yourself or so hard on yourself. So I'm going to get a clarification for the Ace of Pentacles. Clarification for the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. So number 37, this is 10, which is closing of a cycle or entering a new one. So if you're seeing 1010 or 1001, that could also resonate. But this is like my clock, my time card. This is also my divine timing card, that things don't run on our ego time. Like I said, this has been a long time coming. Like I like how this is a confirmation of basically what I was saying, is that this earth energy is taking some time. However, Spirit said foundations that are built on longer periods of time last longer. But if something is built too fast, then it can crash down just as fast. So say for instance, like for example, this has nothing to do with the journey. Like for example, people who build from like a really fast pace and just like all of a sudden boom, they have all of this like riches and everything like that. They're not really going to be able to appreciate that process in between, which was basically like the process of working hard. Like I'm not discouraged people who actually like get windfall of abundances like really quick, like really great. It's great. However, it's more so keeping that and upholding that is the hardest part, okay? So it's like who are like on top of the world one day can lose that the next day. Does that make sense? So it really depends on your intentions, and if the intentions were to be built in a slow, steady process like the turtle, then it's meant to last as a long time, like kind of like the Knight of Pentacles type of vibe. Yes, okay, so the 8 right here, which is, we're talking about the Lion's Gate. I did say if you're seeing 808 or 818 or 888, that resonates. So this is like closing, again, a death to a situation. I'm also seeing ancient Kemet vibes, if you guys are getting more so like connecting with African spirituality, as well as like ancient Kemet, like that type of thing, like Starseeds. I'm feeling that right now. Egypt, for sure. They're talking about like, okay, so the Ankh right now is pointing out, and that is basically the integration or the balance between the masculine and the feminine energies, which is coming together. So I feel like there, again, that 10 point, but there's an end to a certain cycle, okay, a death. This is like my Scorpio like vibe that I'm getting. Okay, so that's perfect. And also, if there was a third party situation, they're also saying there is a end point to that. So that, like I stated, karmic relationships are not meant to last long. They're only meant to last for a certain season. Okay, that's why there's really no need to worry about it, and just focus on you and not worry about any other karmic situation that's happening outside of you. Just worry about your karmic things that you have to handle and worry about. So I'm going to pull up confirmation. Ooh. Love you too. That's my mother. Love you. Okay. So this is number 20. By the way, that's cute that I just got someone that says I love you, because That could be a sign too, like put more love in your life in a way, like fill your own cup, like work on self-love. But anywho, 20 represents basically, like I stated, that beauty and beast thing, like something's being encased or protected right now. And I feel like this has to do with the pearl energy. Remember what I said, like something's being hidden and protected right now. Okay, so that pearl, which is the Ace of Pentacles, that gift right now, is being on hold. It's like on hold, is what Spirit is saying. And it will be ready when it is time, basically, with this time card, this divine timing, when the divine says it's time to go, including this union, reunion, including this financial abundance, this new beginning in life or in general. So, as well as your self-healing process is going to take some time as well, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have 29, so this reduces to 11, so this also refers to my twin flames. This represents the Venus, basically, which is my divine feminine card, okay? Male or female does not matter, okay? But this is all about being vulnerable, like a revealing of the chest of the heart chakra, basically. So this is wonderful. This is like people, like the collective right now is connecting more so with the divine feminine energy, because divine feminine is all about healing as well as learning to receive things, right, that is best for you. However, sometimes in an unbalanced state, the divine feminine can be taken advantage of, can be a little bit too nice, if not boundaries are not set in process. So it's important to balance out again with the masculine and feminine, again with the Ankh energy that is coming through. Okay, and they're saying third eye, so third eye awakening, so that kind of goes into the great awakening that's happening currently. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this oracle right here. Ooh, also 34 again with the 3443. If you guys are seeing that, reduces to a 7. I'm also seeing 42. This is the woman holding the coin, so this is the exact pentacle that I'm seeing. Remember the divine feminine holding this. It could be the pearl. The pearl can also represent you, divine feminine, in general. Someone sees you as their pearl, or someone that's like a precious treasure of theirs. Okay, but it says door to personal healing and happiness. I love this, and I did state it in my previous videos. If you're seeing white birds or doves, that is significant because Spirit is along with you, okay, and they're guiding you. Also, I'm seeing lotuses down in the bottom, which is basically you guys are going through that mud phase, but you're about to peek through and growth. It represents that dark night of the soul process, the spiritual awakening. I did mention of the portal and the doorway, so this also refers to the 707, 717 portal gateway, as well as the 808 and the new moon gateway. So this is like, again, emphasis on the portal gateways that I was referring to. If you're seeing rainbows, that also is a sign or a synchronicity that Spirit is saying that there's something coming over the rainbow bridge. If something's in transit, as well as to have faith and to recognize that there's a promise being made or being fulfilled right now, especially on Spirit's end for you guys, okay? And then at the very back right here, I see a peacock. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's a peacock in the back. Okay, so that is symbolic in my opinion, because I did say that I was seeing white peacocks, and again, like the white bird, the peacocks and everything, that's kind of emphasis of what I was talking about. If you haven't seen my previous video, go ahead and check that out. I explained a little bit more, but there is healing and happiness going on. There's healing going on. Peace is coming towards you, basically, so it's important to remain in faith and to continue to walk away from things that no longer serve you, or that are walking away from things that you know that are not worthy of your time, things that need to be closed out, karmic cycles, okay? Oh wow. I didn't mean for that to come out, but I guess the woman holding a coin really wanted to come out, and the fact that there's a cat right there. Remember I mentioned about a cat? Like a cat came to visit earlier today, so again, this is another confirmation. So that is Spirit, guys, and I did mention of black cats, which represents the feminine, and white cats represent the masculine. I'm also seeing right here so we do have okay. Number 30, the garden and the gate. I love that. So this is kind of like you at that gateway point, you're at that doorway, and then if you guys are seeing white butterflies or butterflies in general, this represents that transformation phase, that death, that Scorpio, the phoenix rising type of thing, the lotus flower, all of that. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a butterfly. I'm dead serious. There's a yellow butterfly that is flying right next to me, and I have not, oh my goodness, I wish I could show you guys right now. I have not seen a yellow butterfly, something like that, in a long time. I've only seen white butterflies. It just landed on a branch up there on the tree. Oh my god, guys, I just started talking about white butterflies and I'm shaking. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm just really like excited. Like I've never seen. Okay, wow, I haven't seen a yellow butterfly. Okay, that is a sign. If you're seeing yellow, that also represents the solar plexus. So gathering strength and courage to move forward. Okay, so it is that Leo energy that I am talking about, which is all about solar plexus energy. So, okay. That was a beautiful sight. So yes, again, emphasis. If you're seeing butterflies, and it's so funny because there's like yellow butterflies and white butterflies in here, so that is a sign that spirit is leading you guys. You guys are like coming together, like going through that ego death right now, that process. Don't be afraid to venture outside the gate, okay, or open the gate, open the doorway. Don't be afraid to walk through that portal, okay? So that portal, that gateway can actually lead you to your personal healing and abundance, and basically this right here, all right? So that Ace of Pentacles vibe is coming forward. So I'm going to get a confirmation. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Archangel Uriel, so beautiful. She's been coming up quite often within our readings. So this is a sequence. This is 41, this is 42 right here. So forward movement. So I'm feeling a lot of divine feminine energy for sure. Okay, so this is all about the crown chakra. This is the 707 portal that we are talking about, and then we're going to enter the 8, which is the 808 portal right here. Okay, which is where the celebration happens. Okay, but right now we're in this stage where we're waiting, and not so waiting, but more so because this is like the guarding the gate. Like I feel like this is, you have the key right here, but don't be afraid to open it. Okay. But for sure, like the 7th chakra, which is Archangel Uriel, if you guys are connecting with the violet flame or purple in general, the crown chakra, that's exactly what I was talking about, as well as the Akashic records being tapped into, ancient knowledge. Again, at the bottom of the deck, we have, okay, again, this is again what I was talking about, the portal. Wow, I love that they're already confirming it without having to try so hard. Okay. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit what animals to look out for from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'm just going to pull what animals to look out for. It's funny that the cat came to visit earlier, which is part of the Leo vibes that we're feeling. So cat energy, divine feminine energy is making its presence well known. I'm also seeing a squirrel that's over here chilling. That is so random. But the squirrel's over here chilling, just eating, looking, just staring at me. Okay. Hi. Oh, the squirrel represents like the divine masculine energy, or like reaping the rewards that was buried like from winter time. So now it's like all about just reaping. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Guys, we have the cat spirit at the bottom of the deck. I did not expect that. Okay, I was just talking. Okay, 13 also represents divine feminine number. It is a representation of the lunar cycles, the moon cycles, which is so funny because I feel like the reason why I was talking about the IUD and the menstrual cycles before, because I feel like this has to do with the divine feminine collective right now currently. It does not matter if you are male or female, the energy that you hold. Okay, white butterfly flying above me again. So it just means that basically the divine feminine collective is going through a major transformation, okay, and gathering a lot of insights, and they're claiming their independence, and as well as releasing codependency, being able to claim their power back, knowing their power and their worth. I love that. So it's all about the divine feminine coming back, like I stated, making her presence known, healing. You know, it's funny because I was guided to do more research on some Orishas again, because I love Orishas and learning about them, especially for the divine feminine ones. Like, we all know the 3 major ones, which is Mother Yemoja, Oya, and Oshun. But I was learning a little bit more about why they came to be in their actual stories and when they were human. You know, I just wanted to know a little bit more about that, especially Mother Yemoja is what I'm feeling, which is that water energy, which is why I was guided to do the mermaid thing, because she is the mother of all Orishas, as well as the mermaid of the sea. Mother of the sea, mother of the fish, everything. So that's basically why she also represents healing and mothering and nurturing. So it's something that we desperately need right now. And I feel like the Divine Feminine Collective is definitely learning to nurture themselves as well as others, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, the koi fish. We're talking about fish and ocean. Okay. Mother of fish. 36, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9 represents also the Divine Feminine number. 6 representing Divine Masculine. But there's always enough. Yes. So it's recognizing that you always have enough. There is abundance in all things. So what brings us in a lot faster is realizing and getting rid of that lack mentality and realizing that you have everything that you possibly can need right now in order to like start what it is that you want, or whatever it may be. Like, say for instance, if you wanted, like, example, wanting to start a business but feeling like you don't have enough capital to start, it's getting rid of that old mindset and just thinking like, okay, I have everything that I need right now currently in front of me. What is it that I can use presently right in front of me in order to like move forward, okay? Because you can get the things that you want later on, but it's more so focusing on what you have right now and being grateful for that. And gratitude is the best attitude for sure. And learning to flow through life, learning to let go, learning to nurture yourself as well, getting more in touch with your emotions, not being afraid to do so. I don't know why that's moving so much, but I guess that's symbolic. Also, oh my gosh, they're telling me, I'm so slow, guys. They're telling me I failed to mention the white peacock that actually is in this thing. Let me. Okay, oh, another white butterfly. Okay, so if you guys are seeing white animals or white birds, I guess that has something to do with it, but it has to do with angelic beings. But you see this white peacock right here? This is exactly what I was talking about. So, and then the doves that are flying everywhere, and then the angels that are surrounding it. So yes, this is a heavily, and then Archangel Uriel is here just to make that even more of a thing. But yeah, okay, there's confirmation that this connection is protected, or you're protected in general. There's really nothing to fear or worry about, because the fear is just an illusion. I like that the bottom of the deck is the dove spirit. Oh my gosh, and I just talked about white birds. So be at peace. Just know that there's peace surrounding you, like spirit is surrounding you. You're not alone. Okay, wow, that's nice. Okay. Okay, I love this. All these synchronicities. Oh my goodness. The eagle spirit. Yes, this is exactly what I was talking about. Spirit has your back. Oh my god. So spirit, yes, does have your back. Okay, so it's important to like release control, release the ego, release the fear right now, and just realize that you guys are protected at all times. Okay, spirit has your back. You guys are like literally carefully watched over. Also, if you're connecting with eagles or birds, like I stated, that is also significant, because it can mean basically like you're being guided to, as well as the need to see from a higher perspective, or to fly above the storm, and you know, to see through the storm, right? Also, I did receive another crow feather, or a feather synchronicity yesterday. I found one. It was a baby crow, so crow feather, so it could represent like possibly fertility. I don't know why that's coming through. That's so random, but I'm seeing like this probably has to do with the IUD thing, I swear. And the divine feminine energy, like being fertile, like giving birth to something new. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. They're telling me to move on. Okay. Now, since we're in Shadow Phase and Shadow Week, I'm going to use one of my favorite decks for Shadow Week in general, which is the Heal Yourself Oracle. This will definitely give us insight. And I also brought the Heal Yourself book, so we can see what we can do, like what this book can talk to us about. I normally don't like to use the book right here. I don't like to use books. I like to intuitively read and everything like that, but this time Spirit's like, go ahead and see what the author or the artist has wrote for this deck. It'd be perfect. Okay. Okay. So overall, collectively, so I feel like this is more so focused on the Divine Feminine currently, but I feel like if this is resonating for Divine Masculines, they're definitely learning to integrate the Divine Feminine within them. So they're becoming more sensitive. Their gifts are starting to heighten. Their intuition is heightening. So they're definitely they're learning a lot of esoteric knowledge as well. So for sure, like this goes hand in hand for both the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, but I'm just feeling and pulling more so the Divine Feminine energy, a lot more so too for the new moon, okay? Okay, temptation. I love that. Okay, so temptation. So this is number 19, again, 10 being the end, a closing of a cycle. Also, this is about not giving in to temptation. Where are you, like, literally, this is not falling for things easily, basically. Like, making sure to use discernment before you jump in head first as well. Like, don't give into like that egotistic devil like energy where it's kind of enticing. It looks good on the outside, but definitely on the inside it is not. So it's just more so looking past the illusions and not giving into temptation of whatnot, okay? As well as this can represent the the twins definitely are tempted to be with one another as well. So I'm feeling more so soulmate energy, especially if you guys are more so in a 5D connection and not a 3D connection right now. And you guys are seeing each other like in your sleep, in your dreams, in your visions. You guys are like feeling like that person's actually physically right there. I'm also seeing the 2 candles being burnt out, so making sure to not let those candles be burnt out as well. Like, but also I'm seeing that like the candles symbolize the closing of a cycle, the ending of a cycle. So also candles, I feel like candles are very significant right now as a symbol right now, because it's about, like, I feel like candle magic, like, I was going to do some candle magic along with journaling, like writing and stuff like that for manifestation for the new moon. Spirit is saying if you're into magic or candle magic or writing things out and stuff like that, journaling, Spirit says is right now is the best time to do so. Oh, I love that. Number 9, this is also sequence 910, forward movement. So how teachable are you? Also, if you play an instrument or connect with music, or if your twin or your counterpart connects with music, be able to listen to the lyrics as well as what is being channeled, because there could be a message in there for you. But right now it's showing like how teachable are you? Are you adaptable? Are you flowing as easily as you possibly can be, right? Or are you just being like reluctant and just kind of like being stubborn and more so having more of an ego pushback, that type of thing? So Spirit's calling people out right now. But it takes time to learn a certain craft, all right? It's not expected to get the certain thing down or to have that like thing right away. Remember what I said, like the more time that you put into it, the more intention that you put into something, the more that you get out of it. So for instance, like I said, if you were to start a new task, like say for instance music, and you want to start playing an instrument, it's going to take some time in order to form like the amount of talent that you like or that you're okay with. But it's also realizing that you are also the student and the teacher, so it's being very humble in that fact, okay? Being able to listen as well as to be spoken. So learn to listen and to teach at the same time, okay? At the bottom of the deck we have the soulmate. I love this. So this has, like I said, I'm feeling soulmate energy. Like you guys are literally like feeling each other, especially in a spiritual sense, okay? Also, like if you're feeling you're being embraced from behind or like hugged from behind, just know divine masculines love doing that. I just said that there was a cat behind me, a white cat, which was like, it scared me for a second because I wasn't expecting it to be there. And it was just staring right at me, but I feel like that's kind of symbolic. Like it's saying that divine masculine is right behind you. Okay, you just gotta look a little bit harder. Or you definitely feel their eyes peering at you. I feel that for sure, but they're definitely holding you and hugging you and letting you know that you're okay, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull what number 9 is from the book. How teachable are you? Are you open to learning new things in your life? How high is your desire to let go of judgment, doubt, negativity, and self-sabotage? Haha. So it says, what are some of your favorite things to do? Is it to watch TV, go shopping, play golf, drink, gossip with your friends? Are you willing to give those things up in order to create time to learn something new? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Isn't that relatable? What is your willingness to really apply what you learn? You might be learning many new things, but be resistant to change. Remember I said don't be doing that ego pushback thing, which is a form of self-sabotage, and we all do it, okay? It's human nature. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've heard it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminishes enormously, and it is at a point you may become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you have learned in your life, you won't really know it. This card is beckoning you to not only be open-minded, but to take specific action towards change. I love this. I said it's important to be able to listen. Another white butterfly. It's important to listen as well as like be the teacher as well. So it's like action. I love that. This book teaches you what you can do to change it. To create change, you need to start with something small, like the way you pour your tea. Eventually, you will change your habit. This builds confidence as you start working towards the big changes you need to make. So this also goes for if you're dealing with addiction-like energy, okay? That also applies, like little small steps forward will help change that. Okay. Take step forward towards changing some areas in your life. This could be something small like buying a journal to write your dreams in. Oh my gosh, I just talked about that. Or talking to someone about your transformation. Oh my goodness, guys. I just talked about transformation and you're writing things down and journaling things down. So, okay. that is another confirmation to start journaling things out for the new moon as well. Okay, then every day do something, even if it takes only a couple minutes, towards creating positive transformation in your life. Another thing you can do is ask yourself many times during the day, am I teachable right now? Do I think that I know better? People who are the most teachable experience the most success in their life. So I love that. Okay, so that's exactly what I was talking about. So being able to be adaptable, okay, and going with the flow is very important, and to release some of that stubborn like energy of thinking you know it all. You know, I fall for this too, because Leos are like very prideful, and they think they know it all and everything like that sometimes, especially with Aries energy as well. But I'm feeling more so, we're talking about Leo, which is all about that pride type of thing. So it's releasing the pride and learning to like let go and be humble, to be teachable, okay, instead of prideful. Number 19. Life is full of temptations, and right now you're being asked to choose the higher path. Your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Ooh. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you feeling bored in a relationship and looking for something outside of your partnership? Ooh. Instead of being honest and working on the challenges that you're experiencing or moving on? Is there a work opportunity that is tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? Ooh, I love that. We're just talking about the heart space too. This card asks you to focus on the bigger picture. Be honest with yourself and take the higher path. Another opportunity that is much grander than what you have imagined is on its way. I just said that. Just be open to it and allow it into your life. Yes! So this is being tempted not to give in to something that you know is not good for you, basically. So, especially when it comes to addiction like energy, okay? I don't know why that's coming out a lot. So give yourself 5 minutes of uninterrupted time. Write down in what your area of your life you are being tempted to. So this is another thing with the journal thing. What choices you have made, and what are the best choices you could make. Imagine that you're holding an orange ray of light between your hands. Focus on courage. Oh, I love that we're talking about Leo. What does it mean for you to be courageous enough to not buy into temptation? Place your hands on the part of your body. Oh, goodness. There was a B. Place the hands on B. Okay. Part of your body where you need courage the most. Send the orange ray there and repeat it. I am courageous. And take positive actions that yield the greatest results. Imagine yourself acting courageously and doing what will lead you to the higher path. I love that. I love that so much. So this is all about that courage, that Leo energy, needing more courage, that solar plexus as well, having self-worth issues for sure is definitely coming up to the mix right now. So I love that so much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some charms right here and then close this off. Oops. Ooh, okay, the angel charm definitely wanted to come out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. I don't know. So again, the first to pop out is this angel-like form right here. So again, with the angels and everything, they're surrounding you. I did say Archangel Uriel's around here, so you guys are heavily protected and watched over, so there's nothing to fear. This hat right here represents the crown chakra, basically. So let me see if I can... here we go. Okay. So that represents the hat, basically the activation of the crown. Ooh, we have the ring again. So again with the ring energy, so this is like the commitment as well as could possibly mean marriage in the future. And if you don't believe in marriage, it just can mean like a long-term union or a commitment. This right here, which is this tennis rackets that I see right here, is basically symbolizing making sure to transmute your pain into possibly physical activity. The need to get more physical, to move your body a little bit more, okay? The star right here represents starseeds, as well as possibly, if you guys are seeing starfish, can represent also stars are a symbol of the twin flame journey as well. Also, not forgetting to keep shining your light and don't dim to fit in, okay? So you guys are meant to stand out, so don't sell yourself short. Like, that also falls into the temptation thing, okay? Ooh, the key. I love that. So we have this key charm, and we have this card right here, which shows this key that's like wrapped around her neck. So that is symbolic, okay? So you guys have the key to open the door. Just don't be afraid to do so, okay? Just walk right through. Also, the sun energy. This is the divine masculine energy. So I like how the sun's coming out. It's actually kind of blinding and blinding this whole thing right now, but we'll see. But it's all about healing, restoration, as well as rejuvenation, as well as clarity, okay? This right here is the Celtic cross, so it could be Celtic roots like Scotland or Irish like type of ancestry or past life, if not. But I'm also oh, we got 2 suns. So by the way, suns are very positive. Like, to have 2 suns, that means like it's a very positive outcome. Also, this represents 2 stars, so like again with the star energy. It also says like made with a smile, so possibly you guys could like your smile, or you have a beautiful smile, spirit is saying, so smile a little bit more, okay? Abalone shell, so again this kind of goes into with this mermaid theme, the ocean theme, so it's about healing and restoration, okay? And then we have the dog. I love that. So we had the cat that visited us, but now we have the dog coming through, which represents the divine masculine energy within us, and it's all about loyalty, compassion, you know, patience, unconditional love. So yeah, I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the charm case. Okay, let me go put this away. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for the love oracle, the love messages. I love pulling this, and I'm going to do it separate for masculine and feminine. No 18 plus today, but I always like, all my readings are basically 18 plus, so it's really not much of a difference, okay? So, I like how the sun energy is coming out. It's actually kind of blinding. Okay. Ooh, I'm writing songs about you and I'm nervous to approach. That's interesting. So again, like Mara said about connecting with music, maybe that music, that card, how teachable are you, has something to do with, like, again, with that song, like writing poetry, love letters, that type of thing. So. Okay, that came out here. You kind of intimidate me. I guess that will forever keep coming out, because the thing is that I feel like you guys are mirroring one another, like you guys are intimidated by one another, and I feel like you guys don't know how to approach the situation. Or possibly the energy that you guys both share, since you guys are both such powerful beings, kind of intimidate one another, but it's just recognizing that you guys are the same person, same soul basically, but you guys are your own individual person, so there's really nothing to fear, okay? It's just an illusion. I want to live together. Wow. Wowzers. So someone's wanting to live together, wanting to create a life with you and everything like that, wanting to create stability, grow with you, that type of thing. You give me hope and faith. I love that. I love that, guys. So again, that kind of, if you guys are seeing rainbow energy, that also kind of ties into that as well. Oh my goodness. That was my fault, guys. It wanted to pop out. I have a huge crush on you, but okay. I'm spying on your social media. Wow. So, yeah, you guys are spying on one another's social media. Could be possibly the Divine Masculine Collective that I'm feeling more so than the Divine Feminine, okay? I see you as an angel. We did have angel-like energy coming out, so I love that this is coming through. Same hobbies and passions, so you possibly guys could share the same hobbies and passions with one another, like same, if you guys, they're saying like if you guys work in the same workplace, that could also mean something, like you guys like are, that's how you guys met, or there's some significance with meeting at a certain workplace or where you make money, that type of thing, or just overall a certain place that you connect with, okay? So the next one is you make me feel safe. I love that. So, and then right now, one more. Oh. Okay, one more. I love that. And we're ending up with I love you. Okay. That is some beautiful, like, energy, I swear. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull separately Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So we have, okay, I always will get this card, I'm on my way. So Divine Masculine is saying, I am on my way, basically to the Divine Feminine Collective. You are my dream boy or girl, so you guys are meeting in the dream state, and also you're everything that this person can ever wish for in a person, basically. I can see through your mask. So again, divine masculines are definitely removing the mask as well as recognizing the mask that they hold, and they also can see through your mask, divine feminine, because you guys both mirror one another. So divine feminine, you also wear a mask, so it's important to take that off, and they can see right through it. Any pain that you may be hiding and everything, they can definitely see it and feel it. Okay. Oh, abundance. I love this. So this is like, maybe that Ace of Pentacles is like that windfall of abundance is basically coming on the divine masculine's end. So basically, divine masculine, if you guys were like struggling with your financial department, just know that there's a windfall of abundance coming your way, if not already. But if so, then it's just more so recognizing that the divine masculines are feeling abundant. They're feeling like whole. They're feeling grateful. You know, having gratitude, basically. So divine feminine to divine masculine. Divine feminine to divine masculine. So this one, I sneak glances at you secretly. Ooh. So that's some crush energy right there. Don't be afraid to fly. Oh, I love that. So divine masculines, divine feminines are saying don't be afraid to fly, as well as the gaining of wings. Like that kind of ties into the butterfly. It can also represent like divine feminines are not being afraid to fly, or spirits telling divine feminines, don't be afraid to spread your wings. Okay, so okay, hold on. No. Spirit's telling me to go ahead and pull some new ones. I don't know why you're telling me to pull that one. They said that they didn't like that last pull. Oh. Divine feminine to divine masculine. Divine feminine to divine masculine. Okay, I guess you're giving me more. I think divine feminine wants to talk more today. Okay, so you excite me. Beautiful. Okay. And then also we have embrace from behind. That kind of goes into that soulmate card. So it's like, remember what I said about embracing from behind? Like right now, divine feminines are feeling the divine masculine, feeling them, embracing them from behind. So again, it's like that factor of the divine masculine being behind you, and it's kind of a surprise. So it's like that, you excite me. So that could also mean like you startled me, like you just scared me. I didn't know you were behind me, that type of thing. So I did say that they said that they're on their way. So believe them, okay? They're not saying that for no reason, okay? Just to stroke your ego. I don't think they're... No. Oh, that's beautiful. Divine feminines, I want to give you flowers. So they're saying right now to divine masculines, you know, not just the divine feminines want flowers, like divine feminines want to give flowers to the divine masculine. I think that's so wholesome, especially for males, like my male counterparts right here. Whoever's watching is a male. Like, I feel like males don't get enough flowers as a gift either. I feel like giving males flowers more so is something to be, you know, worthy of praise. I feel like we should give flowers more to the men in our life too, okay? But I'm also saying that they, like, remind you, like you guys remind each other of a flower or something like that, of that sort. Okay. I'm at a crossroads, so yes. So divine feminines are saying that they're at a I'm sorry, I just sneezed. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm at a crossroads, so this is basically like them having to make a decision right now to go which way or which direction. So it's like that Pocahontas thing, like they're feeling like something's just around the riverbend, but they're like, I don't know which path to go on. So right now divine feminines are like questioning their life purpose and just kind of like at a crossroads, whether that be choosing between two lovers, like a soulmate and a twin flame connection, whether that be like choosing between two options when it comes to career, or just in general, like they're just at a crossroads with something, and they're not going to be there for long. I feel like this is not going to be too long, okay? Okay, last thing is telepathy connection. So you guys are definitely sharing this telepathic connection right now currently, and I feel like that is like you guys are hearing each other's thoughts as well as tapping into each other's visions, dreams, etc. So be careful what you're putting out there, because they can definitely hear. Okay, so they said pull a few more for the divine masculine, just to be sure. Oh, I love that. Summer. So we're in the middle of summer right now, so there could be significance to that. Or if you're below the equator, then summer has like, it could be like a birthday. The 808 portal, so that also has something to do with it as well. I dream of having pets and family with you. Yes, that has to do with I want to live together. So divine masculines are saying like, oh, also divine masculines are saying that you remind them of summer, like they see you as their sunshine. And that's really cute. Okay, but I dream of having pets and family with you. So again, it ties into the cat and dog energy possibly. It also ties into the fertility energy, wanting children. So they're definitely wanting to reproduce, for sure. So, I feel like Spirit is setting me up with getting this IUD taken out. I swear to God. So, union. I love that we're ending here. So you're saying the word union, like Union Street, or there's this Union apartment building that they're showing me. It's like this apartment building that literally says Union, like right across from it. And I was like, oh, well, geez, because it's like something that we drive by. And so, this could like represent basically the inner union or the outer union for the twins. So basically finding that you're whole within yourself, coming into union with yourself is very important first and foremost before you come into union with your counterpart. So you guys are definitely like, I feel like this is in the works. This is like working towards this basically. And the fact that this fell on the divine masculine side rather than the divine feminine side, they're literally saying like, I'm on my way. Like union is to be foretold in the future. Like that is a given. It's not something that's like a yes or a maybe or that type of thing. It's recognition. Is them wanting this, but they also are they have to work through this intimidation like energy of being afraid. Okay, but for now they're just spying on your social media and they're just like wishing and hoping and just like admiring you from afar, kind of like Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. And Elizabeth would be like, why are you staring at me? Like, why are you... Oh my gosh, and they would always sneak secret glances at one another. Oh.